Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Ice Therapy and Barclaycard Racing, Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren's. Great to see you here over in Liverpool.
Good to see you, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, listen, Nick Ball, you've given him a homecoming. The world champion comes back to Liverpool. It's going to be a fantastic occasion.
It is, there's no doubt about that. He's coming off for two fantastic fights, which really should be for the defending two belts on the night. But, he's a tremendous operator, and for me, the best featherweight in the world. Liverpool, I'm sure they're proud of him and should be proud of him. And I genuinely feel you're going to get a special night of boxing uh, from Nick. I mean, I think he's one of the most, if not the most exciting fighter in the world.
Well, he certainly earned his stripes and he certainly earned his time back here in Liverpool, hasn't he?
He certainly has. He's done it the hard way, and that's what good fighters do. But as you say, he's back here now. It's a fabulous card, great undercard. Lot of local guys in Northwest. There's a great depth of talent here, and I think this is going to be a start of something big for Liverpool moving forward with these guys spearheading it.
You spoke in the press conference about sort of building boxing up again in Liverpool. Is that your plan going forward?
Yeah, we did it. I mean, I remember years ago, Manchester was a bit flat, and we've done the same thing there, and we've done it recently in the Midlands over the last few years. It's started to be really lively, some good cards there, some good fighters, and as I say, there's some brilliant talent here. I mean, really some of the best talent in the world here, and I think we can do the same thing.
Listen, the undercard's fantastic. Some great fights on there. In particular, Walter Fury. He had a great Belfast debut. What do you make of Walter?
I like him. He can box. He comes from a fighting family. He can box. And he's a lovely guy, a really nice guy. He's very well grounded. His dad was a very nice person as well. He's late Huey, I should say. And I'm looking forward to seeing him back in action and being part of his journey moving forward.
And of course, Billy Joe Saunders. I think is his cousin Joe.
Yeah, he's a handful. He is. I mean, he's a bit of a teenage prodigy. He's what is it now? He's been with us for a couple of years. We've been sponsoring him. He turned pro. His debut against a good test for him. He really came through it well. He showed a lot of maturity, throwing some really good shots, and I think he's made for this game. I think he's made for professional boxing.
And he's over training with Joe Gallagher, so he's got some good influences around him.
Yeah, he's got good people around him. He's got a good family. Comes from a fighting family, and I think everybody's going to, they'll be soon. He'll be as well known as Joe as Billy Joe said. I'm convinced of that.
Well, listen, of course, the big announcement last night. What a card over in Saudi Arabia. In particular, 2 or 3 fights we're interested in. Raven Chapman getting a chance against Scarl Nicholson finally.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and it's a historic moment for Saudi Arabia, the first Women's World Championship fight. And I'm pleased it's our Queen of Queensbury Raven in with Sky, which is a really competitive fight, a very, very competitive fight, and I'm looking forward to that one.
Of course, the IBF on the line elsewhere. Is the winner of that going to go ahead and maybe unify against that?
It may happen, yeah. It may happen. I mean, Riyadh season's been brilliant for boxing, mostly men boxing, and now it's women, so it's brilliant.
And Jack Massey taking on Jaya Pattaya. That's a fight and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a decent fight. That's going to be very, very interesting, that one. I'm looking forward to that. And rematch the heavyweights, with Fabio Wardley, who's with us now, against Fraser. That's going to be quite an interesting fight too.
I think that's going to be possibly the fight of the night, maybe, apart from the main event, of course.
Well, the main event is something special, isn't it? 4 belts on the line, unification fight, 2 undefeated fighters. It got delayed because of an injury, but I mean, that is something everybody who knows anything about boxing will want to see.
Well, obviously, before Riyadh, we've got a big event over at Wembley. One fight in particular, Anthony Cacace versus Josh Warrington. I mean, what an absolute storming fight between 2 warriors.
That is going to be something special as well. I mean, that's it. They won't take a backward step, will they? That's going to be something really, really good. It's a fabulous card. It's got a brilliant, brilliant main event. 2 Brits with the heavyweight, the IBF heavyweight title. I mean, that's got fight written all over it, and the undercard is just absolutely packed with great fights. Same as here as well. There's some great fights on this card on the 5th of October.
Well, Frank, listen, there's a lot of people waiting to speak to you. We always appreciate your time. There's a busy time coming up, and congratulations on making so many good fights now.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.